Is it affordable to live in Temecula or Murrieta in 2026? In this video, I'm going to break it down both for singles and families. Now, I would be very, very careful to do your research online and get AI to give you what they feel the cost of living is in both of these cities. I did that, and in some instances, they are right, but I'm going to give you what I feel the comfortable cost of living it is for both singles and for families of four in this video, living here for the past 10 years and seeing costs go up, what you can expect for housing, utilities, having fun, doing things with your family. So I think, to be honest, my video here that I'm going to do today is going to be a little more accurate than what you're going to find online because I've actually lived it and can give you very precise numbers. So the first chart I'm going to put up here is the cost of living for a single person in Temecula, and I will go through that. So the first thing is housing. A lot of single people, they're going to rent a room from somebody, or they're going to find a 2-bedroom unit and split the rent with somebody else. I would, on the conservative side, say that that's going to be anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 a month. But I have your utilities for that room or for that apartment complex at around $185 a month. Now, if you do rent a room here in Temecula or Murrieta, oftentimes there's just a flat fee that the homeowner has for each person that lives in the house, and it will tend to be a little bit cheaper to go the renting a room doing the renting a room option than it is to actually get your own apartment. But obviously, you know, when you're renting a room in a house, it's just going to be, there's going to be more rules. You're going to have to share the kitchen. There are definitely going to be some downsides in regards to you renting a room in a house as compared to, you know, just getting one roommate that you think you get along with. Doesn't always work out that way. But if you find somebody that you really can live with and get along with, I really do, if you can pull it off, would probably move towards getting the condo or the apartment and just share the expenses with that. Okay, your phone is going to be anywhere from $80 to $100 a month. Car insurance, again, depending on the car you drive, how many accidents you've had. I mean, I would say on average, it's going to be anywhere from $100 to $120 a month for a single person. Food I have at $600 a month. And I really do think that, you know, this budget for $600 a month, if you're really watching what you're eating, you're not going to Whole Foods. Actually, we don't have a Whole Foods here in Temecula, but you get my point. If you're eating healthy, not getting ribeye steaks 3 times a week, this $600 budget, let's call it $150 a week. Once you get the initial shopping done and get all of your staples, I do think that $150 a week can work for a single person. Okay, so as a single person, you're going to want to have fun. You're going to want to go out with friends and maybe family, depending. And one of the things that have really gone up in price over the last 5 years, or really has gone up in price, is just going out. Just for my wife and I, if we want to go out and we really watch, you know, we're going for happy hours, we're sticking at maybe 2 drinks per person, it's still going to be anywhere from $80 to $100 for 2 people. So as a single person, you know, I would say if you go out once a week, plan on spending $50 to $70, and that's just going to one place. But if you're going from bar to bar, you know, you're the younger person, you're going Old Town Temecula, you could easily in one night spend $100, $120, depending on what you're eating and what type of drinks you are drinking. Okay, so gas, what I did is just limit it to 1 tank of gas per week. On an average car is going to be around $50, but remember, if you're driving to San Diego for work, or if you're driving up to Riverside or Orange County, that's going to be substantially more. So I put $200 on this chart right here, but it definitely could be a lot more depending on where you're driving. Okay, so next up that really a lot of people have been talking about and you're going to see is health insurance. Depending on your employer, depending on how much you make, this could range anywhere from, $100 a month all the way up to $500 a month. So I guess, my point moving forward is the things that like health insurance, how many times you want to go out a week to go for drinks or food, and then also gas, where you are actually driving to each week. Really make sure that you nail those three down, because that could be an extra $500, $600 a month. And I have the total here coming out to around $3,065 a month. Probably I would go on the higher end of that and go $3,500 a month. So for a single person living in Temecula or Murrieta, bank on anywhere from $3,800 a month down to $3,200 a month is going to be what it's going to cost you to live in these two cities per month.